Okay, good morning. You will need a chair for extra support for class today. You can just have it near the top of your mat. In fact, you can just put it right in front of your mat and just have it ready to go. And we'll just begin standing up. Bring both hands to your lower back and just invite you to kind of notice what you need to gather in to create a little more activity, a little more support from your Tadasana or mountain pose. And not just by locking the knees out and standing taller that way, but by getting your muscles to hug your bones, to create support with that extra just engagement. Elbows draw back a little bit. And just take a couple slow breaths where as you breathe in, you're breathing into the space where your hands are resting, a felt sense of the space behind you. And as you witness the space that is behind you, that's more associated with past experience of life, all the different things that have brought us to this very moment on your mat in your space today. And oftentimes as we look back, there's things that we want to adjust or fix or just not simply let it be as it is. And so our flow today is a little bit more about breathing into and creating spaciousness around the back side of the body to just create a gentler lens, awareness of how it has brought us to here and now, and perhaps breathing into a little gratitude as you acknowledge that space, just for being whatever it is. So with your next breath in, lift your hands all the way up. Maybe palms come together for a moment. Invite your shoulders up by your ears. Squeeze your abdominal muscles for a little support. And then lift your right knee up. Full inhale. And as you exhale, have just the pointer fingers released, the rest of your fingers intertwined. Step your right foot all the way back. Gather in your abdominal muscles and stay leaning forward over that front leg. And breathe in here. Breathe into the space behind your heart and lift your hands a little higher. Shoulder blades, kind of the muscles around those activate and squeeze a little. Breathe in. And then exhale. Release your hands, bend your elbows, goalpost arms. Again, draw the elbows back, shoulder blades squeeze. Draw your chin in toward your throat so the back of the neck is long. And then with your exhale, gather in the strength from the back body, the sides, all the way around to the front of the abdomen to twist to the left without lowering the right hip more. Keep it kind of in line and parallel with the left hip. Breathe in, stretch your arms out wide. And then exhale, left arm swoops all the way forward. Both arms lift up, squeeze that right outer hip. Full inhale. And then exhale, reach forward. Bring your right knee all the way back up into your chest. Both arms lift, shoulders lift. And then cross the right leg over the left. And you can either kickstand the toes on the ground or wrap your foot behind the leg. And this isn't about perfection of the shape today, but just moving into and noticing the space of your spine. Right arm goes underneath the left arm. Bend your elbows. And you can clasp the palms together or press the backs of your hands together or hold on to the shoulders, depending on what your anatomy needs. And then bend the knees a little deeper. And squeeze everything in toward one another for support. So your arms squeeze, the legs squeeze, and notice the spaciousness that creates around the shoulders. Breathe in, lift your elbows a little higher, and exhale, round the elbows down towards your knees, or around your spine as your elbows reach down towards your knees. Breathe in, elbows lift up. Exhale, elbows down toward the knees. One more time, breathe and lift up. And then as you unwind the arms, you'll unwind your right leg. Bring your left hand down to the chair and reach your right leg way back behind you as you reach the right arm up, half moon pose, with a little balance support so that we can press out through the right heel, grip the floor with the left big toe, and then draw your right shoulder back in space. Maybe look off to the side, opening that space behind your heart. And if the left shoulder is doing what mine's doing and scrunching up by your ear, drop back and down the spine. Breathe in and breathe out. And then lift up onto the very fingertips of your left hand. Might have to bend the elbow a little since the chairs are a little taller. And then option to just float it for a moment. And then set it back down. Right foot comes all the way down to the ground as both arms lift up. Palms come together up above the head, as long as that's comfy with your shoulders. Breathe here. Breathe into your ribs, and from there into that space behind your heart. Left foot lifts up, fingers clasped together, except the pointer fingers stay released. Slowly step the left foot back. Gather in your abdomen and reach forward with your fingers. Right knee stays dialed out as the big toe grips the floor. Lift your hands a little higher. Breathe in and breathe out. One more full breath in, core squeezes, arms lift. And then exhale, bend your elbows, goalpost arms, so you feel that effort of the upper back kind of travel down a little more toward the mid back. And then squeeze your core and rotate to the right without the left heel rotating or the left hip dropping a little bit. Keep it lifted. Squeeze your shoulder blades together to draw the hands back. Breathe in. And then exhale. Reach forward. Both arms lift up. Up through the fingertips. Option to press through that left heel or bend the knee if you feel any pressure in the lower back. And then reach forward. Step your left knee all the way up into your chest. Continue to hold the arms up even if they're getting a little more tired. Cross the left leg over the right. Option to kickstand the toes or wrap the foot around your leg. It's morning, I'm going to go for kickstanding today. And then arms in front of you. Left arm goes underneath the right. Bend the elbows. Hold your hands in whatever way or hold your shoulders. Bend the knees a little deeper. Squeeze your abdominal muscles. Breathe in, elbows lift. Exhale, elbows to thighs. Breathe in and lift up. Exhale, elbows down. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, stand tall. Left knee lifts up as your arms reach out wide. Extend that left leg back behind you. Right hand to the chair. find one spot to fix your gaze on the chair as you gather in all your muscles, begin to hug your bones, or all the experiences of the past to support where you are at now. Squeeze the shoulder blades toward one another, especially that right shoulder, round it back. Side body activates supporting those back body muscles. So your left ribs get a little closer to the left hip. Press out through both feet. And that right knee dials out to the right as your big toe squeezes the floor. Whoop. You can still wobble even with a chair. Option 2, lift the right hand off your chair for a moment. And then come all the way back up to stand. Both arms lift, palms together. Breathe in here. And breathe out. Right foot lifts up. Intertwine the fingers, pointer fingers reach up, shoulders lift by your ears. Exhale, step the right foot back. Gather in your core, reach forward with the arms. Breathe in. Exhale, goalpost arms. Rotate your torso to the left. Breathe in, extend the arms out wide. And then exhale. Right knee all the way into your chest, both arms lift up. Cross the right leg over the left, eagle pose. Right arm goes under the right. Left arm goes under the right. There we go. Breathe in, elbows reach up. Exhale, round down toward the knees. Breathe in and lift. Exhale, elbows down. This time as you rise up, slowly unwind into the half moon pose with one leg reaching back, one hand to the chair, one hand to the sky. Press out through both feet. Again, invite the back body, especially around the shoulders, to work with the side body, the side abs. Press your heels away from you. Breathe in. Option to maybe float the hand for a moment. And then use your exhale to come all the way back up to stand. Both arms lift up. Palms together. Breathe out. Just the pointer fingers stay reaching up. Lift the left foot up. Breathe in. Exhale. Step your left foot back. Lean forward over that front leg. Full inhale. Exhale. Bend your elbows. Goalpost arms. Release the hands. Rotate to the right. Inhale. Arms reach out wide. Exhale. Reach your hands all the way forward and up. Squeeze that left butt. And then both arms reach forward. Left knee steps all the way up into your chest. Arms lift up. And then cross the left leg over the right. Option to kickstand the toes. This time, right arm goes under the left arm. There we go. Elbows lift up a little higher. Breathe in. Reaching forward, squeeze everything together, legs and arms. Exhale, round forward. Breathe in, lift up. Exhale, round forward. Breathe in, lift up your arms, unwind everything slowly. Right hand to the chair, left arm reaches up, left leg reaches back. Full breath in. Option to maybe float the hand. And then exhale. Stand all the way up tall, both arms lift up. Breathe in here. And breathe out here. Release your hands all the way down by your sides. Clasp your hands together behind you and shift them over to the left side. Left elbow squeezes in, and then look to the right. Tilt your chin or your ear a little bit down toward the shoulder. Allow your tailbone to lengthen down as you just fully experience your breath here. And then switch sides. So arms move to the right. Right elbow, instead of flaring out, draw it in close. And then look to the left. Tilt your chin or your ear down toward your shoulder. Breathe into the space where the sensation's happening on the right side. And then unwind your arms. Breathe in, lift them all the way up. Step your feet out really wide and just forward fold for the last few moments here today. Soft knees, maybe crawl the hands really far forward. You can even put your hands on the chair too and create this same shape. Perhaps a little more lengthening and neutralizing for your spine if your forward fold tends to get really rounded. And just allow your belly to move as you breathe. And walk your hands back in close. Make your way back up to stand with both feet together. Lift the arms all the way up. Squeeze your glutes at the top. And then exhale, hands to your heart. Thank you, friends, so much for joining me today. The light within me honors the same in each of you. Namaste. Thanks, humans.